welcome to B3. We're having brunch with the Braxtons. Today we're having chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, egg frittatas, and mimosas. First we are going to start with our chicken. It's already been cleaned, floured with flour and cornstarch with seasonings, salt, pepper, and onion powder, and we're going to fry it. And we want to start off with Ashley so she can start the shrimp and grits.
Okay. So while Les is frying the chicken, we're going to talk to you about our version of shrimp and grits. Everybody has a different version. We think it's best if you have super creamy grits and just a spicy sauce with the shrimp to go on top. You're going to need a few ingredients to do that. Here we have a pound of 2125 shrimp that's been lightly seasoned with Creole seasoning or your favorite Cajun seasoning, chicken broth, white wine, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, some more Cajun seasoning, butter, sugar, salt, green onion, white and red onion, garlic, and multiple peppers cut up. So the first thing we need to do is cook our shrimp. So we have a saute pan here on medium heat, and we're going to add a little bit of this olive oil and about 2 tablespoons of butter. We'll get a little hotter here before we throw our shrimp in. We want the seasoning on the outside of the shrimp to kind of caramelize and give it a nice color. And we'll let this get hot. We'll turn this one up while we're at it too. We'll do them both at the same time. In the other pan, we'll go ahead and get some butter and olive oil going, and we'll saute our vegetables. I like to add the onions first and make sure they're nice and sweated down, and then I'll add in my peppers, and lastly I'll add in the garlic so it doesn't burn. Normally when you saute peppers and onions, you might add a little bit of salt, but our grits are already seasoned and our shrimp has enough seasoning on them that when we make our sauce all together, we don't want it too salty, so I'm not going to add salt to my pepper and onions when they're sauteing. This pan smells pretty good, nice and hot. Go ahead and put our shrimp in. Like I said, they're 2125 shrimp, they're peeled and deveined, but the tails are still on. Okay, that sounds good. I'm going to leave them alone. I'm not going to turn them. Like I said, I want to sear on the sides. I like to see both sides a little brown, so a little crispy for my shrimp and grits. Peppers and onions are coming along. Well, just the onions are coming along. I need to add my peppers. Red and green. Some orange and yellow. Some got away from me. Maybe a little bit more. That's the fun part about shrimp and grits, the different colors, right? I need to put my shrimp. I thought I had some tongs to use a spatula to check. We'll let this go for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once they're pretty soft, we're going to add a little bit more Creole seasoning to our vegetables. Then we're going to add the white wine and the chicken broth. We'll taste it. It might be a little bitter from the wine and the seasoning, so we might add a pinch of sugar to it. looks pretty good. So add in some garlic. I like garlic. Lots of garlic. Shrimp cooking over here. Let's see if they're ready to turn. Not just yet. In the meantime, our grits are already ready. We have some already prepared, and you would have your hot boiling water on to make your grits. Add a little bit of salt to the water. You can use half water, half chicken broth. At the end, add some milk and some cream. And then cheese. Everybody likes cheesy grits, right? You can add a little bit of Parmesan cheese or Romano cheese to your grits once they're finished. So we can have cheesy grits with our shrimp and grits. Let's flip our shrimp. Yes, we got a little color on that one. A little bit more on that one. That one looks really good. We'll let them finish cooking on the other side. I don't like my vegetables too done. I like a little crunch to them when I'm eating my shrimp and grits. Over here to my shrimp, I'm going to add a little bit of this white wine to get all that shrimpy goodness off the bottom of the pan. That's probably more than a little bit to some of you guys, but we're going to let it reduce. You can see how the sauce is going to come together now. We're going to let it reduce. We're also going to add a little bit of this chicken broth to it so it all comes together. Instead of chicken broth, you can use shrimp stock. If you have time to make shrimp stock or seafood stock, you can get that from the grocery store. Like I said, these look pretty good. I'm going to add the vegetables to my shrimp and just let it all simmer together and saute and come together for about 10 minutes on low heat. I'm going to turn the pan down. It's going to marry the flavors and it's going to make the sauce so that we can spoon it over top of our cheesy cream grits. Let's turn this down. Let's let this go for about 10 minutes, but we'll check on it every 2 and just stir it to make sure it's not sticking. Alright, this really does need to cook though. And then we'll come back and we'll plate it with our grits.
Our first waffle is done. Picking out the waffle iron now. We're going to continue to make waffles and we're going to plate it with our fried chicken and we'll be right back.
Here we have some roughly chopped fresh baby spinach. Have a few chopped green onions, some dry freezed parsley. We have some Swiss cheese. Here we have cheddar mixed with Monterey Jack. And here we just have some roughly chopped fresh leaf parsley. So we just want to add a little bit of these ingredients in here and then we're going to top it with some So I'm just going to add maybe no more than a couple pinches of my cheese. Basil is so great. I mean, it goes really well with frittatas, any type of omelet, really well. And I love spinach, so we're going to add all of this spinach. I love fresh spinach. So we're going to add majority of this spinach. We're going to add some of this Swiss as well. And as you see, the green onion is in as well. And then we're going to add just a little bit of this parsley in, but I'm going to add a little more Swiss. So once I get all of these ingredients incorporated, I'm going to just add just a tad bit salt to this. Not a whole lot, just a little bit of salt, just so that, just for a little flavor, a little bit of cracked pepper. And frittatas, they're really fluffy. So in order to get a nice fluff frittatas, they're really fluffy. So in order to get a nice fluffy frittata, you want to add just a little bit of milk and heavy cream. So in here I have a little bit of milk, probably about equal parts, half cups each, half cup milk, half cup heavy whipping cream. So we're going to add all of this to our frittata. So you have about a cup of liquid that you're adding to your frittata. So it's that simple. And with frittatas, you can add whatever you like to your frittata. You can add beef, any type of steak. If you want a steak frittata, you can add ham, you can add bacon, you can add whatever you like. However, today we're just going with a vegetable frittata. I could actually add tomato in here if I like. I can add mushrooms if you like mushrooms. The choice is yours. It's your frittata, make it the way you like it. So we're going to take this mixture. We're going to put them in these individual ramekins. And what I like about these individual ramekins is that they cook a little faster. Most people who make frittatas, they will actually start the frittata on the stovetop and then put it in the oven, but because we're making individual frittatas in these ramekins, they can go straight in the oven. So we're going to spray these frittatas. We're going to spray. So we're going to spray these ramekins with just a little bit of Pam, just so nothing sticks. Even though we're going to be eating these right out of the ramekins, we still want a nice, even coating on the bottom so that they don't stick. Let's get started with the mimosas. Most people like mimosas, orange juice and champagne. But the Braxtons, we love fruity flavors. We like venturing out and trying new things. So we have a mixture here of simply orange juice, one of my favorite orange juices. Orange, peach, mango by Dole, 100% fruit juice. And just a little tad bit of mango nectar. So we've actually added equal parts of those into our little picture here. So we're going to give everyone a little bit of orange juice mixture. Just enough. And this orange juice is already chilled, so we have no need for ice. It is nice and chilled, just like our champagne. And we just chose a nice light champagne to go with this. We actually chose a Moscato Spumante champagne, a little bubbly champagne, which we're going to give everyone just a little bit of that. Did I say a little? A little more. How about that? Just a little more. Wonderful. And nothing says brunch like mimosas. Now, for those of you who don't like alcohol, you're more than welcome to just use the mixture of orange juices and mango nectar, and it's still a great orange juice. So, let's get ready to break bread with the Braxtons. Never be afraid, as I said, to mix your colors. Everyone who designs a tablescape for their events, your guests want to see you in your design. So this is reflective of myself, and the rest of the gang, because we love crystal, we love bling, we love everything upscale. So get ready to join us as we set this table with our delectable meal, shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles, our veggie frittatas, and on the table already are our mimosas. So we're ready to eat, we're hungry, so let's get ready to break bread.